Leaving home. It sounds like a chapter from a book or the start of a movie. But when it's you, it's not grand or glamorous. It's quiet, deeply personal. I remember that morning so clearly. The house still asleep. Me sitting in my childhood room for the last time. Just looking. Looking at the walls, the photos, the space that held me for so long. And I thought, how do you say goodbye to everything that made you? I tried to be brave. I tried to smile for my family. But inside, I was terrified. Have you ever felt that? That ache in your chest when you know something is ending and nothing you can do can slow it down? Leaving home isn't one moment. It's a series of tiny heartbreaks strung together. The flight was quiet. I remember looking out the window and wondering if I had just made the biggest mistake of my life. You don't just cross a border. You cross into an entirely new version of yourself. And no one really prepares you for that. Everything was new. The weather, the language, even the silence. It's funny how silence can sound different when it's not your own. And that first week, it was hard. Grocery stores felt like puzzles. I couldn't find the right brand of rice. I couldn't even explain what I needed without fumbling my words. I told my family I was okay. And I meant it. Well, most days. But there were nights I stared at the ceiling and whispered, "What am I doing here?" If you ever moved far from everything you know, you get it. the longing, the guilt, the weird mix of excitement and grief. Canada was beautiful, but I didn't feel like I belonged. Not yet. Somewhere along the way, things began to shift. I stopped surviving and started settling in. I found little pockets of home in unexpected places. A cafe that remembered my order. A neighbor who waved every morning. A familiar face at the bus stop. And slowly, I realized I had a lost home and carried with me in my habits, my language, my stories, my values. Leaving didn't mean erasing. It meant expanding. I stopped asking if I belonged here and started asking, how can I belong to myself wherever I am? The truth is, home isn't just where you're from. It's where you choose to grow, to rebuild, to begin again. Leaving home will always hurt. But it's in that hurt that we find our courage. To anyone out there who's left everything familiar behind, you are not alone. And every time you show up, every time you keep going, even when it's hard, you're building something real. You're not lost. You're just somewhere new. And that newness, it's part of your becoming. So here's to the ones starting over. You're braver than you think. And home, it's wherever your heart chooses to grow.